Hey everyone, super quick one here. It's Marina from the jungle and I'm trying to redeem myself by doing a whole lot of these quick videos before I go to another meeting. All right, Workplace Edit is a super quick little insight into the world of management consulting. And on behalf of the team I get to work with, I'm the constant voice and I put together the videos for consistency, but not all the stories are mine. We follow a simple three-part process. One is we tell you a story that is a real life story from the view of a management consultant or someone in professional services, followed by an analysis of what happened and then some tips to either fix the problem that we've highlighted, or maybe you can find ways to make things better in your own environment, which I think is pretty cool on that front. Now, the other thing I just need to say is that these are just our views around and taken from experiences over about 25 years. There are 4 of us who sort of work in this sector, and yeah, we're not experts, but we hope that this material and content validates you a bit and allows you to feel a bit more comfortable with who you are and the experiences that you're having. Okay, today's topic, I was like, really quick one. I've got a quick one because I got to go to a meeting in a minute. And this one's a little bit nebulous, but it came out about a whole bunch of conversations that seemed to, I myself and one of my colleagues seem to be having over the last month or so. And it's about this thing that we'll call community connection, or I heard a phrase around neighbourhood resiliency, or I don't know, whatever it is. It's just humans helping each other out, and how far away we have drifted from understanding or even having a expectation that another human will help you out and they're not here to scam or rip you off on it. So let me tell you. So for the last month or so, we've been finalising our 2027 social projects. And that's where we, as a little organisation, we have 12 projects and 12 little things, and we donate some money every quarter on behalf of our clients, and it all looks really good, on that front. But it's taken us a little while to get some traction for people to nominate their social impact projects. And so we did a little campaign. We reached out to a few charities and we said, hey, we think what you're doing is really great. Would you like to be a part of our little community? There's no cost, there's no obligation. We would just like to bring some eyes to the work that you're doing and to be able to help you to be seen and all those good things. Just something like that. Super simple on that front. Anyway, so what happened, friends? I reckon half of the people were shocked that anyone else in their community, business or professional environment would genuinely be putting time, money and effort to help them do something. And all these social projects are just here for all of us to have a better world and a better place. These are, those people you meet and they're just incredible. Like there's one group called Invertebrates SA. Who knew there were a group of people helping invertebrates? So they're just really passionate about making sure invertebrates, which are like insects and stuff like that, are cared for and recognised as a part of our whole ecology. Right, and so they get together once a month and they do really cool things and stuff. And anyway, we approached them and said, we could just put you on our little board. It doesn't go out to the broader public. It's just for our clients to choose the, invoice we invoice, who they can choose. We take a percentage and then we just pass it through to you guys. All right. These guys were so skeptical at the beginning. But as soon as they realised that it was genuine and we were just like them, we were just peer-to-peer, we're all just on this blue planet trying to help each other out. It was like Aladdin's cave, like this door opened and these smiles just became massive and funny, and then we just started laughing and we're like, oh my God, we found more of our people out there who are all just trying to do the right thing in whatever that looks like for them on that front. And I was really taken aback. One of how many barriers that we now put up, how scared everyone is just to be themselves, and unless you're a jerk, then don't be yourself. Just wanting to be a part of a community and help each other out, and the skepticism and how much we actually had to work to get these people to accept money, which is crazy. Now, why is that happening? It's probably happening for a whole bunch of reasons. Truth as a concept has definitely taken a hit. over the last as many years, mainly because of Donald Trump as a role model who, you know, he sort of lies and exaggerates and all this type of stuff. And it's somehow acting as a really ugly role model, but people are seeing that he's getting things. There's a benefit to this lying on it. So there's probably more and more people who are just lying. They're just bullshitting out there. That's number one. But what it does is that when you have broad lying and bullshitting going on, this decay of our social fabric starts to accelerate. And I think that's what we're saying. People are just like, meh, I don't believe it. But it doesn't just, you know, the lie, the act of lying doesn't actually, doesn't just impact whatever it is that you're lying about. It impacts the person who's been lied to, whether it's through marketing or outright lying or, you know, the implied lie that goes with ghosting, you know, when you say you're sort of letting someone know we're having a relationship, whatever it is, friendship, family, whatever, and then you withdraw it, sort of was a lie. All of those, the impact of the lying has a residual effect now. Well, we know it has this residual effect where broadly we've all become very distrustworthy. We can't trust anything that's going on like we used to. And I think that's, I mean, apart from the fact it's terribly sad, but it's, I don't think it can continue. I just can't see how people are going to tolerate it. They'll become, I'll put like $5 down and say people will become a lot less tolerant of people who are, in the Australian phrase, bullshit artists, who aren't telling the truth and all of that type of stuff. We're going to start to discard them. And the reason is the third item that out of this little unusual workplace edit. It was the magic I saw in the people's faces when they realised they could trust us. There is something we all want in life, and that is to trust a process, trust a supplier, trust each other, trust ourselves. There is something overwhelmingly safe about it. And it was in that moment of relief and that safety that you could see everyone go, oh, that's cool. And I was really clear with them. I said, look, we're not going to raise much money, right? It's low key. It's low key here. But there was something very rewarding about us finding each other and then realising that we all had a common belief that being trustworthy and reliable mattered, not just in the moment, but from a broader quality creation of our social fabric. It's our workplace edit. Bit of thoughtfulness for today. I've done 2 today with my mate Choco the dog. I'm out on the farm. You can probably tell, like, it's freezing here. My nose is actually wet. It's so cold. But on that note, I've got another meeting to go to. We hope you enjoy the workplace edits and see you again. Ciao! See you, everyone.